Aircraft preparations complete. Stand by at the front.
Son, welcome. All aircraft, spread out and attack.
We're clear to attack, right? I heard the regular forces were gonna clean things up.
It's just like before. We blow the shit out of everything.
Sharp as attack, aren't you, Spare 8? Regular forces can reduce losses if you tenderize the base first. If you can't handle that, just fly and be a target.
We're being attacked. Enemy aircraft. A whole squadron. Ready the anti-air interceptors. Open fire. Affirmative. We'll do what we can.
Transport truck spotted. Not a threat, but feel free to take them out.
It's a kind of specialty of mine.
What are the odds of getting out alive?
That's for you to figure out, Spare 7. The vehicles have been taken out. Move on to the next target.
You're our official fly swatter now, Trigger.
You're hitting 3 locations. Some have air power, so their threat levels vary. Think of the best way to rob them of their ability to respond. Use those empty heads of yours. If you die too fast, you won't even be useful as targets.
The fire set off a chain reaction. Stop it from spreading.
Target confirmed destroyed.
Trigger again.
Vehicle down. Any regular aircraft that join later needing any repairs or ammo will fly over the return line. However, you guys...
So, what are we supposed to do?
Trigger. Rocking it hard.
Cut the crap. There's work to do.
I'm out. Returning to resupply. How are we supposed to work without ammo? I'm heading back.
Nice try. This stuff isn't for you guys.
Let's be honest here. The regulars like us aren't allowed to resupply. But in your heart, you want us to smash that base. Am I off?
You're gonna wish this mission never ended.
Looks like Bad Dog's finally come around.
All bombers destroyed before takeoff. Who did that?
Scratch one hostile.
That was fast. Keep up the good work.
Rhino! I'll try the building, so support me. Take care of the anti-aircraft guns.
AA gun down.
Finally have a read on the targets. They're in one hell of a place. I'll take it from here. Trigger's taking out one of the AA guns.
Vehicle down. Don't worry about crashing. Worry about your sins.
Are you freelancing as a priest now, as well as a jailer?
APC destroyed. Spare 15 locked on. Almost out of special weaponry. Spare 15 rifle. Spare 15 target destroyed.
Shit. All the batteries are dead.
Fox 2. In gun range. Missile incoming! Spare 15, enemy's got a lock.
Stall warning. Stall warning.
Maintain course to return and resupply.
Spare 15, this is the control. Spare 15, you are cleared for takeoff.
Spare 15, missile away. In gun range.
Missile. 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 Missile.
I know the base commander makes a big deal whenever a new mission comes in. But it's just one after another. Like that was the plan all along or something.
Missile.
Battle doctrines. Something happens, they tell you what to do next. The OCA has one. The problem is, it's where and when Oscar will die. I mean, they already know the next strategy. Hold up. Let's make a bet. Whoever guesses the next strategy wins. You can get in on this too, Panda.
Maybe you guys want to blow your heads off in solitary.
Missile.
Let me look into this doctrine thing. Live is all you need to look into a terminal. It's amazing how many people write their password on a note by their desk. Gathering intel is all about getting access.
Missile.
You've done a fair amount of work to their ground units, but I see some of you still have ammo. Continue with the attack. Keep yourself nice and exposed till I say otherwise.
You really are good at murdering people, Trigger. Too easy for someone who's used to killing presidents. Ex-presidents. So, what's the difference? Whatever, you still got 3 sit lines.
Hey, gun down.
Caution.
Check your 6.
Caution. Missile.
Vehicle down. Target destroyed.
Maybe if we had some anti-surface weaponry.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Okay. All that's left below you is piles of rubble.
Missile.
It's you this time. Rifle.
Caution. Pull up.
Spare 15, target destroyed.
Caution. Pull up.
Trigger's destroyed all the trucks.
Pull up. Caution. Pull up.
AA gun down. Aircraft approaching at high speed. Bearing 280. They're drones.
These must be the infamous drones.
Fight without pilots? Heard about them on the news.
Machines are not replacing humans. We need ground troops.
Spare 11, just do your job.
Just give us a bomb big enough to blow the area. Did the jailer know about the shitstorm he was sending us into? These are just pawns.
Missile.
That lying son of a bitch.
Don't pretend like you deserve any better. Continue with the operation. Trigger destroyed the enemy facility while everyone else was sleeping.
The murderer's done it again. again. Gonna have to rethink the odds.
Bandit in my sight. My God.
5 minutes remaining.
This is Spare 7. Shit! Someone get this enemy off my tail! I can't. I've got my hands full too.
High roller, missile, shake it off.
God damn it, I'm hit! I'm still at the table! High roller, missile, another one! I've got a bet on me getting out of this. Hey, someone's down. Who is it? It's High Roller. He's been taken out.
Don't piss your pants over one aircraft being down.
Spare 15, this is the control tower. Spare 15, you are cleared for takeoff. Get your ass in. What happens to a bet when the banker's out?
Wait, you moron.
Another man down. There's no point. Retreat.
Follow your orders. Continue the operation. Deserters will be punished.
I'm hit. I'm hit. My aircraft.
This isn't even a fight. You want to lose all your pilots?
Shut up.
Try and stop me. I'm getting behind Traeger. Stick with the best if you want to survive. If anyone wants to die, let him. Poor decision on your part. I've still got top score. Count? Man, you're useless. Everyone knows you inflate your numbers. Too low and you'll get fired from the ground. The base Trigger, I'll give you that.
Engage or face punishment.
Keep yapping away, little guard dog.
You'll pay for this.
Looks like we're the only ones having fun out here. Trigger, the one with the highest score wins. Let's settle who's best once and for all.
We got a fire.
If only I could bring a radio to lift my spirits. This is a whole new kind of war.
Trigger crashed. Drooling idiot.
Moving a tunnel. Crazy.
Damn, these guys are agile. There's no way this base can be attacked from the air.
Bandits in the tunnel. They're taking off from inside. The tunnel? You gotta be kidding. Whatever. Don't just order to retreat.
works. You do whatever tasks you're given.
Star warning.
Okay, you've hit the enemy base enough. Operation is complete. Head back. The bastards who flew off are going to wish they were never born. You guys get a pass.
Damn right. I wouldn't be surprised if we're thrown in solitary too. Hey, who wants to bet who goes into solitary? That's what that gambling nutjob would say if he was still here.
Where's your sense of humor, guys? Your buddy's making a joke. Laugh already.
You lost planes, but the mission succeeded. However, some of you crossed the return line for supplies and for repairs. This will result in solitary. Take them. You know, I've received a medal for my ingenuity in finding a use for you cons. But just remember, if you disobey orders, there's a special place in solitary confinement for you. Your so-called right to complain was forfeited the moment you chose to break the law. Okay then, go make yourselves useful. An Osean Air Force squadron is currently entering Erusian territory for reconnaissance. Due to certain factors, their return route has been changed. The new return route will be through Yinshi Valley, a scenic and rocky karst area. The enemy's radar facilities and anti-aircraft weapons hidden on the mountainside pose a serious threat. Your mission is to destroy them and get our guys out in one piece, even if it puts your own lives in danger. And it is important to remember they will send up interceptors if you're detected. So you will need to choose something useful in a dogfight. The weather won't be on your side, but you're doing this whether you like it or not. Worry about the squadron's return route, not your own. Your mission is to get them back safely, which I think is the perfect punishment for your crimes. You know, I've received a medal for my ingenuity in finding a use for you cons. But just remember, if you disobey orders, there's a special place in solitary confinement for you. Your so-called right to complain was forfeited the moment you chose to break the law. Okay then, go make yourselves useful. An Osean Air Force squadron is currently entering Erusian territory for reconnaissance. Due to certain factors, their return route has been changed. The new return route will be through Yinshi Valley, a scenic and rocky karst area. The enemy's radar facilities and anti-aircraft weapons hidden on the mountainside pose a serious threat. Your mission is to destroy them and get our guys out in one piece, even if it puts your own lives in danger. And it is important to remember they will send up interceptors if you're detected. So you will need to choose something useful in a dogfight. The weather won't be on your side, but you're doing this whether you like it or not. Worry about the squadron's return route, not your own. Your mission is to get them back safely, which I think is the perfect punishment for your crimes.
Aircraft preparations complete. You're cleared to taxi. Spare Squadron, this mission needs to be quick. Target radar facilities and AA weaponry. They're set up on a rugged terrain, and there's a lot of cloud cover. You will be near thunderclouds. Man, you guys were born unlucky.
Wait, who's the dumbass who came up with this batshit plan?
Just obey orders.
Caution.
Air Force Base 444 Squadron, this is Cyclops 1. The Cyclops and Strider squadrons currently contain 7 aircraft. Stand by. We'll be arriving shortly.
Understood. Destruction of target facility is confirmed.
We're low on ammunition. It'll be hard to take on hostiles. We'll have to rely on you guys to make it home.
Cyclops 1, this is Bandog. We need the job done on time.
Bandog? Cool name. Nice working with you, Mr. Guard Dog.
The terrain makes the airstream bumpy. Don't damage those planes.
Pull up.
Don't panic. They'll crash on their own.
Missile.
You're inside the clouds.
Pull up. Caution. Pull up.
Spare 15, launching missile.
Caution. Pull up.
The regular force's secret reconnaissance plane is deep inside Erusia? They're investigating the ruins. That's all I know. You sure found out quick. They got a secret weapon, baby? There's only so much I can find out.
Enough talk.
I'd rather be back in my cell. There's no way I'm going back to the brig. Don't get in my way.
Missile. Missile. Caution.
Destruction of target facility confirmed.
Crazy. All our commander thinks about is looking good for the General Staff Office.
The mission doesn't require you to talk. Use your head as well as your hands.
Missile.
Righto.
Missile.
Fire! They have nowhere to run!
All targets destroyed, no complaints here.
Caution. Bandits inbound. Here come the UAVs.
We might have crossed the line.
There they are.
Leave this one to our friends.
Wish we'd used that hole to get home, too.
Things don't always go perfectly.
The drones have jumped on the recon team for air to air. They need our cover. All 444 aircraft, get them out of there. Not even one is to go down. Destroy the UAVs.
That's impossible. I'm not flying in there to help out some assholes I don't know shit about. As they say in my house, there's a thin line between bravery and stupidity.
Thanks. I owe you. All right, good start. Now let's get the remaining 6 out of there.
Someone flew into the thunderclouds!
Spare 15 has broken through the thunderclouds. Nice work for a dumbass. It's gonna be a long way around those thunderclouds. All cowards, go hide in the thunderclouds like Trigger.
Strider 4, bandit on your 6.
Help by getting in between them and the UAVs.
I don't even have time to check radar.
Trigger's been struck by lightning.
Calm down. Check your HUD for errors. You'll make it if you don't panic.
Hostile has a lock.
UAVs retreating. Let's go.
Strider 4, missile inbound. Got one on my ass. Strider 4, evade.
Warning, missile! Missile in the air!
Break it off.
Bandog, there are still 5 aircraft in the combat zone. Missile inbound! Basic maneuvers, break!
Fox 3.
Figured UAVs wouldn't like lightning. Let's go.
risking our lives to wipe someone else's ass.
Start complaining when you can keep your own nose clean.
Damn it.
Missile headed for Cyclops 2!
Wiseman 444 Squadron support incoming. Sorry, but I'm using this chance to break off.
Yeager, look after the survivors.
Fox 2.
Roger. I can't get into one of her shoes.
Four to go.
Cyclops 1, break, break! Hostile behind me!
This is bad. We're fading fast.
Quit scratching your ass and approach the enemy.
Try and stop it!
In gun range.
Hell, they don't even have a formation. I owe you one.
Cyclops 4 has broken off. There you go. Things are looking up. Finally got some guys in support.
Looks like there's one guy who's got everyone's backs.
Cyclops 3, check your 6.
Trigger's holding up, but we got our hands full.
I'm not stupid enough to fly into a thundercloud.
Spare 15, Fox 2.
Cyclops 2, evade that missile! Cyclops 3, evade that missile!
Target was not hit.
Break, goddammit, break!
Caution. Pull up.
Cyclops 3. One aircraft nearby from the 444.
Our job is to watch the airspace. Yours is to get the hell out of there.
Got it.
Cyclops 3 has broken off. Bandog, it's just me and one more to go.
Spare 15. You're the only one earning any redemption today. Make sure the rest of them stay alive.
You'll let the devil with 3 sin lines go free after that.
You're in no position to call someone a devil, Count. Don't make me laugh.
Cyclops 2 has broken off. All my guys managed to escape. Got big gratitude for you.
Too much speed.
Cyclops 1, check your 6! Cyclops 1, missile!
So I just gotta lose with some just one fighter.
Cyclops 1 is breaking off. He could have broken off any time if he was by himself. Spare 15. All UAVs in the vicinity confirmed destroyed.
Nice teamwork. Thanks. Who is that? Tell him I'm grateful.
Stall
Copy
warning.
that, Cyclops 1. Spare squadron. Mission is complete.
Stall warning.
Return to base.
Stall warning.
Wait a minute.
Stall warning.
Hold it.
No, give me a
Stall
break.
warning.
You have more chores for us?
Stall warning.
Spare 8, champ.
Stall warning.
Bogey approaching fast from the rear.
Stall
All
warning.
available units
Stall
support Spare 8.
I don't need any support. This is all mine. Damn it. He's glued to my tail. Still not firing. I ain't afraid of it. Spare 8. No dogfighting. Negative. I'm not letting this slide. Woohoo!
You could have done that sooner. I want to understand the enemy. Shot down Champ. He was toying with him.
Spare 10 lost. Another one. One recon aircraft lost. What's with this guy? That's an Su-30. All spare squadron aircraft provide support for Cyclops and Strider. Keep the bandit off of them.
That's not possible.
Get in there with that monster, Spare 15. We're gonna lose more friendlies.
He told us to drop the gun. I'm going home.
Why some of 444's craft flying out of bounds?
These cowards bailing on us?
Just send back the damaged craft. We only need guys we can use. Spare 15, Spare 11, form an element to take up the rear.
Forget it.
Trigger's taking the beast head on. You two deal with support.
So this is where Tabloid bows out. Shit.
Spare 15 is down.
Shot down Champ. He was toying with him.
Spare 10 lost. Another one. One recon aircraft lost. Cyclops and Strider. Keep the bandit off of them.
Negative. That's not possible.
Get in there with that monster, Spare 15. We're gonna lose more friendlies.
Told us their jobs are done. I'm going home.
Last some 444's craft flying out of bounds.
You cowards bailing on us?
I just sent back the damaged craft. We only need guys we can use. Spare 15, Spare 11, form an element to take up the rear.
Forget it.
Trigger's taking the beast head on. You two deal with support.
So this is where Tabloid bows out. Shit. Roger that. Will do.
Soul 2, Soul 3. They've got 2 rear guard. The better one's mine. Copy that, King. Don't call me that.
Pull up.
Soul 1, please respond. What's your status? My status? Well, I'm feeling a little excited.
Go get him.
Soul 1, moving to assist. Your jobs and I'll do mine. Missile hit. Is he down? No, we managed to take it in a non-critical area. I'll teach you how to do that when we get back.
Wiseman, you see that color? It's flying.
It's Mr. X for sure.
The pilot of the experimental squadron's X-plane.
Bandits in the clouds. Chase him down. You've got this.
Wiseman, we don't want to mess with this guy. It's clear by the way he flies. Way out of my league.
Exactly the man we didn't want to run into. Jaeger, if it comes down to it, we'll act as a shield. Just get my guys out of here. Understood. Soul 2, this is Soul 1. Soul 2 here. What's up? Vessel did not connect. That wasn't the plan.
You're telling me there's only 2 craft taking out the orange guy?
No. Just one's taking them on.
No way. I wouldn't last a minute.
Lucian, do not engage. If he gets close, just run.
Copy that. I was gonna do that anyway.
Soul 1, this is Soul 2. My status is fine. Do not interfere. Soul 1, the clouds are moving in. Let's return to base. Affirmative.
Bandit is retreating. He managed to survive somehow.
Trigger, kindness gets you killed.
Hey, guard dog. Who's the guy who worked his ass off in the rear?
The biggest dumbass in the unit.
Makes sense. Only an idiot would be brave enough to pull off those moves.
I'll guide you back to Air Force Base 444, though I doubt you have enough gas to make it.
Appreciate the help. Will we be at the base?
I wouldn't get involved if I were you.
Runway is clear. You have permission to land. You made it this far, don't screw up now. "3,000 meters. Too fast. Lower your airspeed. Heading is good. Stay on course. Great work. Nice job in not ruining a good plane. Your work's still far from done. Stand by for further orders.
The crew said the enemy had one mean son of a bitch flying for him. Our team had a few Air Force hot dogs, real experienced pilots. But this guy swooped in like a hawk, locked on, and took them all out in the blink of an eye. Reminds me of a story Gramps told me once. He said a little while before he retired from active duty, he saw an enemy fighter wipe out an entire formation right in front of him. It was like seeing how a shark works when it's going after its dinner. This enemy pilot stalked Gramps' pals from below, just like how a shark would. Then one by one, he put the bite on them. Sounds like what happened to our guys today. Kinda surprised so many made it back alive. I bet when they saw what was going on, they broke formation and left their buddies to the shark. Hang on. There's 3 extra planes here. They're foreigners too.
Spare Squadron, this mission
You returned without permission and failed as escorts. So how about you rethink your value while in... Well, what do you know? Pilots made it back to base alive. Treat them well, and feed them plenty. After all, we have to get a favorable report out of them. I've spent enough of my time being the commander of some worthless penal unit.
I had a chance to talk to one of the pilots that escaped back here, so I took it. Apparently, 2 of our planes took the enemy on alone. They covered the Allies so they could retreat. The hell kind of idiot does a thing like that? The last pilot to land back at the base was that scrawny anarchist dude. He always had this dumb grin on his face, like he didn't give a damn about whatever he did to get thrown in here with the rest of us. Was he the one who went gung-ho? I bought him a drink later. After the usual small talk, I turned the topic around to the mission. For an anarchist, he struck me as a bit weird. Nothing like what I expected. He talked a mile a minute and kept going on and on about library books. Not encyclopedias, those cheesy adventure novels you read in high school. Nothing against those. I like a good story myself once in a while. But I wasn't here to talk books.
I remember that day well. Amidst the swirling clouds, the fighter squadron was trying to help its allies reach safety.
He's pretty foolish, isn't he?
I thought so too. Suddenly, a highly skilled enemy fighter squadron appeared and began picking them off at the edges. One by one, they fell right out of the sky.
Although, I guess there was nobody around that was even more foolish to go to their aid then. So you simply watch things unfold from a distance.
Yeah. I mean, who would have ever thought that I'd just go and follow him straight into the enemy squadron like that?
After what felt like decades, I finally got to the info I was looking for. He wasn't the guy. He said he was just following his wingman's lead and managed not to die somehow. The hero on this mission was the new guy. The one that killed Harling. How did you feel?
I'm still kind of shaken up, actually. But you know, I do feel a certain sense of pride, too.
He really is foolish, isn't he?
Yep, he sure is.
I went to the hangar to have myself a closer look at Trigger's plane. I knew that burnt smell. That's what happens when an engine's been driven to its limit. This pilot was a hot dog. From now on, I was going to keep my eye on this idiot. From a distance, though. I didn't want to get too tight with someone who was a better pilot than my dad. Even so, I decided to give this guy's plane a little bit of the old Avril magic touch. He needed all the help he could get.
Attention! If you disobeyed orders in the previous mission, line up over there. You won't disobey a second time. Do not test my patience. The biggest threat to our forces is the enemy's enormous swarm of drones. In order for our forces to penetrate deep into Erusian territory, we'll need to clear a path. You will destroy the enemy's fuel plant. HQ has found evidence that fuel is being moved intermittently inland from a refinery at the harbor in Artiglio. It's likely they're supplying fuel for the various drone bases. Those of you whose food privileges were taken away already know how this goes. We silence the drones by taking... Enter via the estuary, take out their AA, destroy the fuel points on both sides of the river and their oil tankers. Remember, you're not bona fide military. You're expendable.
Biggs. Stand by at the front.
Champ went down crying like a baby. I knew he was all bark and no bite. A coward. You're one to talk, running off with your tail between your legs. I wasn't running away, I was retreating. Well, I can't say I blame you. It was hell out there. Man, I'm not in the mood for this shit today. I'm gonna blow stuff up to let off steam. Target in sight. I see a lot of oil tanks. Boats, all warships. Plenty of buildings, too.
Destroy everything in sight.
I appreciate the simplicity of the operation. They don't look like military.
You think you look anything like military?
Mark 2.
Start destroying the facilities around the harbor one by one.
Truly started.
Damn! That's what I call fireworks.
Yeah!
I've got more bad news. The megastorm in Nessa 2 that formed a few days ago is approaching our AO.
No time to smell the roses then. A fighter pilot needs to fight. Missions like this are too easy. The enemy's gunning for me.
Another one popped. Air 15 flanks the target. Take this.
Burn, bitches.
Are you guys all nuts? I thought at least one of you was dead. Stay stuck at the panel, babe.
It's like watching a fireworks display.
Burn, baby, burn. Stuck on that.
Spare 15 locked.
I'm in position. He's mine. I don't know what they were keeping me there, but it's all ashes now. Right. Like a proper military. Enough with the whole reason now act, cowboy. I belong in the penal trigger, but you belong here for more than I do. It's all about where you're from.
Nessa 2 entering AO in 3 minutes.
Shit, we're out of time.
Vehicle down.
Trigger has destroyed the target.
Missile coming at you. Move it.
Confirmed kill on AA gun.
I'm in position. He's mine.
Spare 15, missile away.
Enemy has a lock. Yeah, that's the stuff, Trigger. No way, Donna.
Missile in the air.
2 minutes remaining. Spare 15 locked on.
Hey, Trigger. Why do you think this stupid war keeps dragging on?
Here he goes.
It's all because countries exist. Shouting that and throwing a rock is what got me in here.
Well, you have free meals and a warm bed. You should thank our good citizens.
I'm in position. He's mine. They're targeting every last oil truck.
Spare 15 firing railgun.
Jackpot. Trigger's full of oil.
Get the ships out of here before they're blown up.
1 minute remaining. Dust Cloud is entering the area of operations. Finish your work if you want to stay out of solitary.
Enemy's locked on me. Someone help me out here.
Break! Missile inbound! Oil tank! Shit! There's no way we can extinguish it!
Very nice. Missile.
30 seconds remaining.
What's your six?
site! My God! Somebody help! These people are trapped inside! I want it back!
Missile.
Looking good.
I'll take jobs like this any day.
Megastorm and Nessa 2 is about to arrive.
Right. Bring out the trucks. Make sure their routes are split. Take every drop of fuel you can carry.
It looks like some oil tankers loaded with oil got away. HQ saw them on satellite. Burned down everything that turns up.
Trigger eliminated target. Why are they popping on and off of radar?
Sand clouds. Sand breaks up here and there. That's when radar picks them up. If you detect something, strike fast.
Staring at my radar and trolling? This is not my style.
Even in sand, you can lock on if you get close enough.
Are you sure you can trust that intel?
Easy for you to say.
Caution. Pull up.
You guys do whatever you want. I'm going off by myself. Okay, if you think that's for the best.
Pull up.
Tanker truck destroyed. Make sure you wipe them all out.
Take that!
It's like a jackal, Trigger.
Pull up.
Can't see the highway unless you get way down.
Bastards picked a hell of a place to hide. Got one on radar. Moving. Trigger eliminated target.
Caution. Caution. Pull up.
Spare 2, count. Where the hell do you think you're going? You're approaching Erusian territory. Return.
Just following orders to find tankers. So how about you go chew on a bone?
Vehicle down. The rising smoke marks their graves.
Nice sentiment, Bandog.
Nothing but sand and rock. Nice place to build a prison.
We can toss you in it as soon as it's up.
Caution. Pull up. Caution. Caution.
Missile launched.
Caution.
Spare squadron, a new enemy is approaching. Bearing 350 from the reference point.
They're coming from the north. Did they pick up Count's aircraft? Wait a sec, don't go blaming me.
They appear to be Erusian drones.
More UAVs? Why are they always after us?
The mission stays the same. Destroy the tankers.
There's no way we can chase the damn tankers now. They're coming.
You're out of your goddamn mind.
A cat doesn't have enough lives to carry out your orders.
Do your duty and take out the tankers.
Pull up.
Tanker confirmed eliminated.
You can't run from us.
Keep going. Burn it all.
Enemy has a lock on.
Those trucks can't be all-terrain. They should be close to the roads.
Pull up. Caution. Pull up.
Have you forgotten what happens to deserters? I'll send you out to dig up landmine with your bare hands.
I'm sticking around. You know why that political offender jacket is still alive, don't you?
Trigger.
Higher chance of living with him.
Trigger has destroyed the target. Trigger trashed the target.
Woo! Trigger again? It's really burning. Someone can bring more jet fuel on me?
Nah, jet fuel doesn't ignite that easily. That was standard gasoline.
How about taking targets down instead of flapping your gums?
What got behind him? I've got one on my back.
Allied aircraft down by a UAV.
Pipe down and keep your mind on the mission, full band.
Spare 15 is down.
It looks like some oil tankers loaded with oil got away. HQ saw them on satellite. Burned down everything that turns up.
Why are they popping on and off of radar?
Sand clouds. Sand breaks up here and there. That's when radar picks them up. If you detect something, strike fast.
Staring at my radar and trolling? This is not my style.
Even in sand, you can lock on if you get close enough.
You sure you can trust that intel?
Easy for you to say.
Caution. Pull up.
You guys do whatever you want. I'm going off by myself. Okay, if you think that's the best.
Tanker truck destroyed. Make sure you wipe them all out.
Caution. Pull up.
Eyes on your jackal, Trigger.
Vehicle down. The rising smoke marks their graves.
Nice sentiment, Band Dog. Trigger eliminated target.
Chase it down, dimwit.
Got one on radar. Moving.
Caution. Pull up. Caution. Pull up.
Spare tube count. Where the hell do you think you're going? You're approaching Erusian territory. Return.
Just following orders to find tankers. So how about you go chew on a bone?
Caution. Pull up.
Spare squadron, a new enemy is approaching. Bearing 350 from the reference point.
They're coming from the north. Did they pick up Count's aircraft? Wait a sec, don't go blaming me.
They appear to be Erusian drones.
More UAVs? Why are they always after us?
The mission stays the same. Destroy the tankers.
There's no way we can chase the damn tankers now. They're coming.
You're out of your goddamn mind.
A cat doesn't have enough lives to carry out your orders.
Do your duty and take out the tankers.
I'm hit. I'm calling out smoke. Who did that? It was Trigger.
Trigger, I like your style.
Going after the tankers when all this shit is going down is suicide.
Prioritize the tankers. Worry about the UAVs later.
Damn.
Have you forgotten what happens to deserters? I'll send you out to dig up landmine with your bare hands.
I'm sticking around. You know why that political offender jackass is still alive, don't you?
Trigger?
Higher chance of living with him.
Caution. Pull up.
Just a bandage off.
Spare 15, missile effect.
Just like regular cloud. Easy to lose your lock in there.
Tanker confirmed eliminated.
You can't run for life.
Keep going. Burn it all.
Caution. Pull up.
Allied aircraft down by a UAV.
Pipe down and keep your mind on the mission, full band.
We gotta get those UAVs.
Mission's become way too dangerous. Damn Cal for dragging us into this shit.
Shut the hell up. This has nothing to do with me.
You guys are celebrating, but I don't hear anyone saying all targets have been taken down.
Huh? What was that explosion?
You can't stick around forever. Find those targets.
Trigger trashed the target.
Woo! Trigger again? It's really burning. That was some primo jet fuel.
Nah, jet fuel doesn't ignite that easily. That was standard gasoline.
How about taking targets down instead of flapping your gums?
Caution. Pull up. Caution.
Weapon systems acting up.
Caution.
I can't fight like this. I'm gonna break off. There he goes, running away. And he's who drew the drones here. Say what you want. Have fun with your new friends.
Caution. Pull up.
Drown out. I got no vision.
Spare 15, target destroyed.
One more truck down. Pump them all. Trigger, I'm sticking with you. Target detected on radar.
Target confirmed near full band. Dig around.
Caution. Pull up. Caution.
I heard drones can be hacked, so why aren't we doing that?
Caution. Pull up. Caution. Pull up. Caution. Pull up. Caution. Caution. Caution.
Those trucks can't be all-terrain. They should be close to the roads.
Caution. Pull up.
5 minutes remaining.
Caution.
Spare 15, watch your tail.
Damn it, I've got one on my back.
Caution.
Spare 15, Fox 2. Target is down. Well done.
Uncovered another one.
That's a lot of fuel up in smoke, but there could be more hiding somewhere.
Where are the tankers? Trigger, I need support, now!
Enough of this trigger bullshit. All aircraft, destroy the tankers.
I'll just leave them to it.
Caution. Caution. Pull up.
Ignore the UAVs and go after the mission targets.
Caution. Caution. Pull up. Nickel.
On your ass.
Nickel.
Listing on 2.15.
Nickel. Nickel.
Got a target on radar. Trigger, it's near your position.
Nickel. Nickel.
Locked.
Caution. Pull up. Pull up.
Spare 15, target destroyed.
I ain't losing to no drone.
Caution. Pull up. Caution. Pull up. Nickel. 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 Nickel.
Understood. HQ sent a message. That was the last one. All aircraft, return to base. Burning up all those tankers will starve their drones for a while.
I'm still alive.
Call warning.
Stick with Trigger and you'll make it. Worked like a charm.
If you think that's all you need to survive, you might as well get your last rites now.
Exactly, that was all dumb luck. Wait, you were in earshot, Count?
Must have been straining to hear from high altitude.
Seems you've learned nothing in the sky, Count.
Well, yeah, it's not like there's anything I can learn from Trigger.
The mission was a success. There's nothing else I need to say. Dismissed. So it looks like we're getting attention from above. If any credit is due, it should come to me. Prisoners deserve nothing.